And we're streaming some Terra Mystica. This is a base landscapes game. I was looking for a fan factions game, but but I also queued up for some other games. This one happened to pop first. So that's what we're playing. We've got Patrick of the Isles. We've got two players who are not quite as strong. So, yeah. 259 here, 222 here. So we'll see how they perform. Patrick has put in cultists. Looks like a pretty good track for cultists. There's dual earth rewards. There's a lot of workers on the track early to help you make up in case you build tall. The ship tile is in the game. Cultists are good with this. Often they'll have two temples up pretty early. We got alchemists in the second seat. Alchemists also like this tile. They like the round 3 big building quite a bit, I think. And I think that they like the late town as well. Late dwellings is pretty good. You probably just want to you want to end most of these rounds with 7 dwellings on the board anyway, but you might, make some TPs in this round and want to build out your dwellings again here anyway. So that seems pretty decent. The big building tile's not in the game, which is a bit of a bummer for alchemists, but that's not too big a deal. Color wheel wise, right now we like engineers. Indeed, engineers gets put in. Engineers probably start with this tile so that they can secure double dig. Unfortunately, there's no really lovely color to add here. Red is pretty screwed by the presence of engineers. Just sitting on D4, in this color arrangement gets you absolutely nothing if you're chaos. If you're giants, there's no big building tile, and then these events are a round too late. Plus, I just don't like giants anyway. We know that green is ugly, and that leaves yellow and blue. Nomads make life pretty ugly with cultists. Darklings handle a color sandwich well, but alchemists are a little more fragile to that. So honestly, we've been put in kind of a TM tour situation where in the 4th seat, I know that this isn't going to be our faction, but someone's going to get hurt by this faction selection, whether it's the faction that we choose here or another faction like engineers or alchemists or cultists, depending on who we put into a sandwich or just put green in and really hurt them. I'm tempted to just put in swarmlings because this is guaranteed to be good for them. They can delay a town here and then they can do whatever, but just don't really, and they also don't really get in the way that badly. Just not that thrilled about it. It is a landscapes game, so maybe there's some play for a green faction. Temp ship is in the game, so you at least, the green faction can get away with temp shipping in round 1, while engineers can double dig in round 1 if it's green. Starting to lean toward that might be okay. Yeah, I mean, nomads are going to result in a really swingy type game, and I want a little more predictability. I think auren, we should at least be able to predict where auren is going to place. They're going to place f4, e9. That's just where you place in this type of matchup against gray. Cultists are the best faction by a giant margin here. I think we're probably going to be bidding them down around 10 points with our first bid. And then after that, we can consider what else to play. This is hilarious. Unfortunately, I'm not just going to pick auren like this. I am going to fight with Patrick for cultists. don't think it's correct to just go on Auren with this much of a points deficit against good players. Patrick likes engineers more than Auren, which is pretty interesting. Um, and the setup for engineers isn't terrible, right? Like, again, they have Earth Cult rewards here and here. The question for engineers is mostly how do they connect? You're probably looking at trying to connect through E8 and H6 with a landscape on G6. Like, I would imagine that the way that you connect those engineers is you landscape G6, you drop, you come here, and then you try to connect like this. There's also like a weird world where I guess you could start C5 and then try to get like not get have this center leech area. Pass tile wise, engineers are getting the like these two tiles have to go first. The two power tiles. Wow, it looks pretty dire for alchemists in terms of opening because you're gonna get like a coins tile or something. You probably take this guy because then you can at least put a bump. Um, you can at least put a bump on the fire track to get an extra worker, but that's pretty rough. I like cultists significantly more than alchemists because of that. It's also a pretty coin rich game. Um, this event and this event are in. I know that this is early, but like, yeah, there's a lot of coins in this game, so don't love that for alchemists. Um, as cultists, we are going to get to start. We're going to start with the coins tile. We probably just buy the workers as soon as we're allowed, and then we try to take temple for Earth 1, Earth 2. Get a bunch of workers off of here, and then start trying to ship and get coins. I don't know. It's not a very fun matchup. I think like it's actually kind of uncomfortable even if you are cultists in this matchup. Um, this one definitely has like major last place potential though. I've taken some hilariously big losses lately playing at these like tables where you'd think that I might have a bit of an advantage. Um, so engineers, you're probably looking at. I wonder if you are trying to connect this game because if you can outship Auren, then this last round shipping event is quite good. Um, I think if I'm Auren, I'm probably just opening temp ship and then trying to go through all these hexes here in round one. I'm just trying to secure like every green hex. Um, so that's G3, C5, C4, C3, A10. Um, and then I put up my stronghold for. I put up a TP as well. Um, and then I go stronghold, and then hopefully I can squeeze out a town. But I guess it's not clear that I can. Engineers could start C5. Um, that hurts the temp ship start, but then you probably just open the priest, advance ship, and then build these hexes. You still get out 4 dwellings that way. Engineers would probably still try to put their landscape here, but then you threaten F6, so I don't think that that's a great plan for engineers. In any case, cultists should do better on network. They should do better on cults than Auren. Put one more here. You still have like blowout potential where alchemists could just not start G5 and then you could get like this whole town as well. Like when you play against like you actually it's actually not clear where alchemists should start here because if they start G5 that's a very long path to actually connecting. They could try to come out through H5 and then all the way through here, but you probably have better tempo as cultists, making your town like this. Um, yeah, cultists should be able to get the first town if they push for it, just by securing G4. Auren on F4 should prevent this from happening too easily. The one thing is you don't know, like, yeah, with these players, you don't quite know where everyone's going to start. Auren might not start in like the normal spots. Auren is the other faction I was interested in here, so I think Patrick did make the right move to bid on them. I do hope that engineers are on F6. That's what I was kind of bidding on, but it is possible that they're going to be on D7. Alchemist on E5 is expected, but unfortunate. So we're probably getting the 6 coins tile, which I think is fine. It's fine. There's not a lot of good economy, or there's some economy here, like in terms of coins, but there's no spade and there's no priest. So after round 1, what do we want to land on? I'm trying to figure out how long of a round we should be looking at trying to have here. I don't think there's any world where we're supposed to get double dig over engineers, but I suppose that it still could happen. The only thing is that I don't even know if I particularly want it, because if alchemists are on G5, then double digging is not as attractive. The double temple line still seems pretty strong here. Earth 1, Earth 2, and then in round 3, maybe we have enough economy that we can sanctuary for water 1. Oh, God. God damn it, Patrick. Why are you doing this? I mean, if I'm engineers right now, I'm just like laughing my way to the bank. This happened to me in a TM tour game. I managed to win as cultist anyway, but the point margin was, and engineers was in second place, but the point margin was pretty close. I guess engineers have been bid down quite a bit here, but I mean, this is okay for Auren, because they're gonna, what they can do is they can just temple 2 dwellings, and then they can save their power for like buying a priest to send to cults. But giving engineers E9 just feels so bad. This is also quite bad for me. Engineers are actually thinking about where to place, which makes me really concerned. Like, they should absolutely be hopping on F6. They should be slamming F6 right now. And the fact they aren't makes me very, very concerned. I guess the one good thing about what Patrick has done in terms of taking stuff away from engineers is that he might be able to expand through here. Like the only natural green that he's losing is E9, maybe. But he might be taking away C2 from Engies, and then he gets this stuff, and then this stuff, and no one should really threaten these 2 greens. Town space is a minor consideration, but with Air 2, you can probably afford to dig a fair amount, and then maybe get like a 3 dig town through these hexes, or yeah, maybe these hexes. Okay, engineers took way too long to place the obvious spot, but at least they got there. So Alex, either G5 or E10. This is unfortunate. I'd say this is like a minorly bad break for me. Anyway, we should see temp ship followed by worker power, followed by the 4 coins in the cult step. Yeah, I tend to think that there's quite a bit of utility in trying to go for. Oh God, I just realized that it is possible that Auren get the double spade here. I don't even want to like think about that possibility, but it's definitely very possible that Auren are actually getting the double spade here. Alchemist, buddy, what are you doing? Alright, I mean, so coins is always a good pass tile to be on. So if I take this, my round might be like, my round could be like 5 actions, right? Temple is 2 actions, then grab workers is another action, then temple again is 5 actions total. If I grab this, it might be like 6. Why not take the dwelling pass tile? Why would I take the dwelling pass tile? I think I'm going to end this round with possibly 0 dwellings. Also, looks like it's a first time chat for you. Welcome, Leisure Olympics. This could make me have a slower round, but I don't know if that's... Yeah, slower round could get me on these guys, but then it misses... Like, then I miss out on the coins. Like, the question is, am I passing first anyway? The worst world is that I have to pass second, and then I have to pass onto, like, the TP tile or, like, one of these guys, but... I mean, in the worst case, this isn't... Like, this is 5 coins, and it costs me an extra action. I can live with that. Yeah, I think that there's actually a world here where engineers don't double dig, and then that world is one that I don't want to live in, but it seems pretty realistic because they're a lower rated player. I guess that just in the nature of fairness, engineers settling for a single dig is not that bad either. I have settled for a single dig and been fairly happy as engineers on the worker power tile because you can open 2 temples plus that spade. And admittedly, I created this color wheel, so I shouldn't complain too much about like the unpredictable things that might, like, if I think that my opponents are doing unpredictable things, I kind of asked for it with this color wheel, so. Alchemists undo their very first move, which is super annoying. Like, I just... greatly dislike that. Also, like, this is bad for me, so that's further selfish reason to dislike that. Since it's alchemists and not darklings, I think that they have not a lot of incentive to take a double. Okay, well, I didn't necessarily expect that. Engineers did double dig, so auren should be single digging next. That's the standard. Oh wait, they actually don't need single dig. They might take the priest. I was thinking that single dig was good, but it's not actually quite as good for auren when... Yeah, like starting e9, you're supposed to single dig and get yourself onto c5. But they could just build c4 and then hope to get single dig on c5. Get a different set of hexes. Yeah, I think that does look like what Patrick is planning to do. Just take c5. I don't particularly like this from Patrick, but... So Alchemist could buy a priest here. I don't think that that's too bad, since they are on the dwelling tile. They take the single spade onto g6. So Patrick is definitely buying the priest now. Patrick also got himself a neighbor on d4, so he's going to be upgrading up here, making a sanctuary town through these hexes, and then he actually won't need to worry about double digging b5. So this has worked out okay for auren, and admittedly, auren are... Oh my god, Jesus Christ! This player is going to earn themselves a red thumb at this rate. Kiseki, you think that this F4 C3 start is kind of sus. I agree with that. Like, admittedly, engineers were bid down 10 points, so maybe, you know, maybe Patrick felt like, it's fine, you know. So Zach, yes, late night stream. Isn't it like insanely late for you? Like way too late for you to be up? I appreciate the viewership though. Um, so okay, so yeah, this like why is Alex getting a red thumb? They've had two moves and they undid on both moves. So yeah, you won't stick around to the end. That's fair. Okay, so I was thinking of opening two temples. I think that this is probably just Earth 1. Just secure that. The Earth 1 rush comes in. Not shocked. Earth 1, Earth 2 is correct, Zach. That way I'll have 2 worker production as my default, and I'll get a big influx of coins, and then, I'll try to figure out my coin situation from there. But if we see, like, there is a fair amount of coins on these past tiles, so. Engineers probably wants to decide whether they want a coins action to make a second temple for Earth 2, or if they want to just build this dwelling and make a TP. If I'm engineers, I actually probably prefer to make a temple for Earth 2, if I can. Patrick should probably buy the priest here, I think. I think that he should take the priest and the coins, advance ship, and then get out A10, G3, I6. And then next round he can open the round by strongholding for either Air 2 or stronghold for either Air 2 or Fire or Water 1, I guess. Yeah, I think this should be the priest. Patrick is thinking about it, but I'm reasonably sure that it's supposed to be the priest. Seki, why am I not playing the 2v2? I'm not playing the 2v2 because I've been traveling. I could not guarantee that I would be able to find like a 3-hour window to play on voice chat. I'm able to do the occasional stream currently, but like that's kind of my own time. I can't guarantee that everyone else is free during those times as well. So. Patrick is thinking because he got Earth 1 blocked. I think he's fine. He'll be fine. I'm not concerned for Patrick at all. He temples for Air 2. Okay, I think that's fine too. So he might take one of these power actions, but for the moment he's not yet doing it. I'm going to keep going up the Earth track. I know that there's workers to be had over here, but I think that I'll try to get those with priests in future rounds, such as possibly next round. We're going to see what NGs do here. I think if I'm NGs, I'm probably buying these coins and then just opening double temple. It burns you down to 6 power, but you can burn down to 6. They can try to greed it out, but we'll see. So Zach, is Temple Alchemist good? Is not the Stronghold the standard? No, Temple Alchemist is very good. Alchemists are used to trying to ship a lot. So yeah, Temple Alchemists are actually more standard, as Hubert is pointing out. You tend to see Stronghold Alchemists if there's a Stronghold event or if they get the Stronghold tile. You don't usually see Stronghold Alchemists like if if they're in like an early seat without the tile and there's no stronghold event. I think that we're probably going to see a stronghold in this round. That's where I expect to see Alchemist Stronghold come out this game. I think there's going to be a strong Alchemist game, actually. I'm thinking that if I'm Alchemist, then I'm probably buying a Priest, sending it to Fire. Then next round they can actually Sanctuary for Water 1, send a Priest to Fire again, and then they might be able to just build their Stronghold after that. It makes them really tall. It doesn't give them great like ongoing worker production, but it does get them like up to speed. It might be kind of a fun type of game plan. NGs are thinking really hard about this. They're considering just upgrading or building E9, I think, versus taking the coins now. They could also take the priest now. They do just take the coins now. This engineers player, I have to say that despite their rating and the fact that they bid engineers so heavily in this matchup, which I didn't like, they are playing quite well. So maybe we should be a little more scared of them than we have been. I could buy the priest now, but let's hold off on that, because if I manage to pass here, like I don't have to use this cult step, right? If I manage to pass here, then I could grab the double spade, which now that I think about it, I probably don't actually want. Should we get up to step 8 here? Maybe we should start stepping up on fire. Get ourselves some of this. Yeah, that's fine. I still get the boost of 2 power here anyway, and I'm for sure getting another cult step before I need to actually get up to 8. So right now it looks like I have 10 workers for the next round, or 10 coins, 2 workers for the next round. Alchemist will get leech if this is upgraded, but if that's not, then wow, they just go for wow. Okay, yeah, I guess we knew that a second temple was coming, but the fact that it's coming here and giving Alchemist this much leech is a little scary. I kind of just wrote off Alchemist, but now that they're getting a single spade and double spade in consecutive rounds, I'm a lot more scared of them than I was. One thing that they could do is they could try to take G4 from me. I don't think that that's that awful for them. I mean, I think it's pretty bad, but like then they can beat me to H5 as well. Because if they double dig G4 first action, and their second action is advanced ship, then they're going to beat me to H5. Then I'm actually in trouble. Well, I have won with cultists before getting no towns with my opening dwellings. So if they do that, I probably respond with digging this hex. At this point, engineers are guaranteed to make another action, so I'm just going to spend an action doing this. Yes, this is not arena mode. I haven't been playing arena much this season. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fan of the fire and ice scoring. I'm also not a fan of the random maps. Like, I think that there's actually quite a bit not to like about it. Okay, engineers have a chance right now to get onto temp ship. If I get onto temp ship, then I should have tempo on H5. On the other hand, I could take the priest and I could send it to fire, and then I'm guaranteed like a very healthy worker econ next round as well. I guess the other thing I could do is I could take the priest and just advance ship right now. And then if I pass on to temp ship, or if I advance ship, I'll still have tempo on alchemists if alchemists try to take G4 on me. Several different options here. But I think that taking the priest can't be that bad. Like, how good is this right now anyway? Yeah, getting the first priest to a cult can't be that bad, especially because it's a cult that like people want. I think I'm gonna let Auren win air. That's probably just gonna happen anyway. Um, NGs probably take temp ship here, I think, because they have 2 free hexes, and Auren probably can't beat them to c5 if they take. Well, I guess Auren could open with um, a power action, but if they don't open with a power action, they could just advance ship and then they take c5. However, that just hasn't been what Patrick has done. He hasn't played very blocky. He hasn't played aggressive toward engineers at all. Um, anyway. So the Alchemist grab h5 line is contingent on me not getting this priest off. I mean, I think that Alchemists, like, their best line is to, well, I don't know. This makes them very likely to connect. I probably just want to advance ship here. Because I'm not getting onto temp ship, I probably just advance ship here, and then pass on to this. So now I'm in position to get the double spade if I can. Obviously, if I get the double spade, then I really want it. I think Alchemists probably take the double spade, but in that case, I can advance. If they do that, I can advance ship and then take the single spade onto h5. This is all kind of assuming that the this is assuming that a dig comes back. Okay, so Alchemists are going to build over here. That's great news for me. Auren should put a priest to air, probably. Or actually, they should advance ship. Let's see if they actually do. Like, I don't think that you want engineers to have c5, but I guess, like, this isn't a key hex for Auren. It's just, like, they've given engineers so much already. Okay, they do put priest to air, so NGs are going to build e9 now. Honestly, this Auren game looks like it's... I don't know. It's a problem for me because they are going to win the air cult. Alright, what are we supposed to do here? No one's really threatening our hexes, so Auren are going to be buying coins and workers if they can. They want to make a stronghold. Yeah, they want to make a stronghold for Water 1 is what Auren wants to do. I think that means that I should be taking the coins, and I should just advance ship. I'm on this ship scoring tile, but it's... If I advance ship twice, which is what I would ideally like to do, then what am I actually building, right? Especially if I take coins. Why did that take them so long? If I take coins, then I won't have a spade anymore. And then... I think just winning this cult is still pretty good for me. Winning this cult is good. There's a lot of coins still in this game, so... But we do want to get our shipping up. We'll just see what power actions come back around. Guys, don't do this at home, but we are really floating a lot of stuff here. Alchemists, by the way, got themselves a 2-key town, if they want it, or just like an early town period. This is like a pretty dang cool Alchemist game. Kiseki, you would have taken the single dig. You would have secured G4 or F3. And that's fair. That's not awful. But I think I should just get that anyway. Like, I should have single dig if I want. You make a decent point. I think that my ideal probably here is to spade G4 and then pop a bridge here. And then I'll have a bunch of workers coming in next round. I can hard dig down these guys. The Zach Landscapes is on. Yes, it is. I also need to be a little conscientious about my coins next round. I actually do want to be able to build this sanctuary next round. You think my out to losing single spade is double advanced ship? Yeah, that's fair. Because a single ship advance here doesn't seem to do me that much good, right? That's kind of my issue right now. Like ending this round with only one structure on the board doesn't feel great. I agree with that. And I will need spades eventually. I don't know. It's not easy. Arguably, I was supposed to take the coins there, I think. Yeah, I do not like that dig by NGs, but that's okay. It's not terrible, I guess. This gets them a bridge town. They might want to bridge. Ooh, if engineers make a stronghold next round, that's really fun. They can convert their priest to a worker and then do this. I mean, I don't know if it's great, but it's fine. Okay, back to my game. I don't want either of these priest spots. They need that hex to connect. Okay, that's fair. I think that they're getting that hex anyway. Like, who's taking that hex? But whatever. So I don't have any spades anymore. I can still grab a priest and then double advance ship. Is anyone taking coins? Patrick has at least 3 actions left. So I could go grab this, advance ship twice, and then pass. I should still beat Patrick to passing. Patrick has 4 actions to pass. Alchemist might pass in front of me, but then this is a bad tile. But I can get this tile. Or I can get onto one of these other coins tiles, which is ideal. So, all right. I think we're doing this. I don't think that either of these players... Like, the other thing is that I think that I only need to beat Patrick in passing to grab the coins. And I think that the coins is what I want, so... You always find yourself building bridges and stronghold in, like, round 4 with NGs. Not sure if that's the right way to play them. Generally, as engineers, people try to win... Like, the standard thing to do as engineers, just like the standard thing, is to try to win network. A lot of the time, that means not building any of the big buildings. Or... like not building a stronghold at all, especially. A lot of the time they can afford their sanctuary because they might have like 3 temples for like Earth 2, Earth 1, and Water 1, and then they might want a sanctuary for Air 1 later, or sanctuary for Water 1, temple for Air 1, whatever. However, the stronghold is a little more situational because you do need to give up some economy just to build those bridges. So a lot of the time you'll see it come up like only in round 5 or 6. Like I think that it is a valid way to play engineers to build it in round 4, but it's just a little less common. Yeah, Patrick grabs the workers. That's what we expected. NGs should be building C5, I assume. I guess they could put the priest to water or something else as well. I really wonder what alchemists are going to do here. Like they could play for the 2 key town. They certainly could. Yeah, I do need to pass in front of Patrick in order to secure the coins next round. I'm going to start playing faster because my opponents are playing so slow. I need to do that. Ours is Zach. I will see ya. Thank you for the well wishes. Okay, so NG's build, in my opinion, well, okay, so this is fine. This is fine for engineers. They have definitely limited auren's expansion because auren have lost Auren just lost 3 hexes to engineers. But they are just going to keep playing tall, so that's fine. We're going to do what we said and just advance our shipping while we're on this guy. By the way, this may or may not be clear, but it looks like I'm leaning away from building the sanctuary next round. It feels a little sketch just saying that, but my coin situation doesn't look great. I would need to pass on to this guy or this guy and get a coins action, I think, in order to afford the sanctuary at this point. I think at this point I'm a little more interested in getting my ship up to like 3 and then hitting these 2 hexes, starting to like dig through these, getting some spades. I haven't taken any spades yet. Engineers might be grabbing the double spade again if they land on this, but I think that at this point they should just go for points. Yeah, they do go for the coins and the points. Alchemists are probably going to make a TP. They're on the TP tile. They can get a town. Oh wait, hold on. We're already on 2 ship? Oh, I did not need that priest at all. Apparently I'm drunk. Is anyone giving... engineers are getting leech on C4. Okay. Auren are actually going to try to 2-key town next round. They're going to sanctuary, then dig this, then grab a bridge, and they're going to try to 2-key town. We have done a lot of miscalculations that we are not thrilled about. Well, since I already bought this priest, I might as well just use it. Yes, yeah, sorry, I just saw the chat. Do I want 3 ship? Yeah, I mean, at this point, I might as well just take 3 ship, right? I have it, so. So now connection is no longer under jeopardy. I'll grab B2 now. I'll grab A7 next. Yep, here's a town. It is the 2-key town. I don't particularly love it, but honestly, it's not bad with 2 cult factions in the game. I just don't know if their priest production is going to support this type of play, but like it gets them 2 workers early in the game as alchemists. That can't be bad. Here's Patrick's water 1, I assume, and then he's going to put a bump on fire. So. NGs are going to decline this leech, which is sad because they're already full. But I will get a point of power from that, so that's a sad bit of solace. Hey, so I'm going to get this, or this, and that's really nice. That was definitely not a guarantee, so. Also, am I just getting coins again next round? I think I am. Okay, there's Patrick's move. Patrick is done. He could buy this bridge, which I'm a little concerned about. Like, I guess I really want to pass in front of Patrick, right? Like, this, yeah, building this dwelling makes it so that I can't take coins, or like I'm not guaranteed to be able to take coins. It also like loses, and Patrick gets to go in front of me. Like I I take away power that I need for a coin's action, and Patrick goes in front of me, and Patrick is much more likely to take coins than these other people. So I think that the right thing to do here is secure this. Patrick probably just wants temp ship, I would guess. Maybe he wants, yeah, I would think that it's just temp ship, yeah. Because then he can start coming down through here in the southwest. He can actually even get a double dig, which is very nice. Though engineers may just take that now. They don't have a place to put their second spade, which is awkward. They just take a single dig, which is pretty reasonable and responsible. This gives Alchemist the double dig, which, I mean, if they really want to connect, I guess they can grab this. Alright, so our plan is to grab the coins, and then maybe we just build A6. Oh, Alchemists take the coins. Well, that hurts. Okay, so we're definitely not building the sanctuary here. Patrick likely is going to get the double spade, but that is actually a pretty annoying move for us. So, well, this hex is free. This hex is free. So we can look for a town through here and a town through here. Alchemists are probably not going to be able to dig this guy down this round. We can hard dig this. Hard digging this, building this, and then building I8 sounds pretty reasonable to me. And then I can just jam some priest to cults as well. I'm not too concerned about getting 3 spots on the water cult. Okay. This has potential to give me leech, so pretty interested in it. Auren should decline this. Not bothered by that. They are a cult faction. They have no reason to play nice with me. Possibly Auren just want to priest to the air cults. They might just also hang the bridge, right? If they could hang the bridge, then they can... Alright, so Patrick is going to town this round. He's going to put a priest to the air cult. He's going to sanctuary for air 1, and then he's going to... that gives him the power to bridge, and then he's going to close out the air cult. I can stop him from doing that by buying the bridge right now. Like, the bridge action is one that I want anyway, I believe. I don't love that alchemists made their stronghold over here. Like, it's not terrible. I guess they can now go sanctuary as well. Also over here, I I'm not super clear on what they intend, but I don't actually hate what they've done, unfortunately. I'd love to hate it, but I don't. So if I'm correct, this is going to be a priest to air from Patrick. It's a priest to water, my bad. He'll use his cult bump on air. I actually do want this bridge at some point. The question, like the question is it now that I want this bridge? I think that might be a tough argument to make that I actually want that bridge right now. But I also need my town. Like it also looks clear to me that my town is in danger. Like I'm in danger of even losing the Earth Cult at this point. And if I lose the Earth Cult to engineers, then I really am probably just losing this game. So I think that our next move, we have to get a little desperate and buy the bridge, steal the bridge away from cultists. It might already be too late to beat engineers, honestly. Like they could take a priest town, buy a priest, and send 2 priests to Earth. But I think we need to hopefully stop auren from towning too soon right now. Alchemist bot workers. Does that mean that they're going to try to go for a sanctuary here, or are they going to put it here? It's not clear to me. If I'm engineers, I probably put up a TP now before I pass. I put up a TP and then I'm ready to temple for. Oh, okay, they just passed right away. That's fine. They might take my tile. That's sad. I really wanted that tile. I was ready to pass. I was actually thinking of getting ready to pass, but this game really has a paucity of good pass tiles. Like this TP tile is no good to me right now. The dwelling tile is good, and the 7 coins is good, but the temp ship is bad, and the worker power is bad for me right now. So I'm in quite a bit of trouble. I do appreciate that alchemists are generously giving me leech right now. I'm going to convert some of these into points in econ. It might not be obvious yet, but I am planning on just skipping water 1 this game. Whoa. Okay, so I just realized that Patrick built these 2 dwellings instead of building the sanctuary. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if he has eyes on digging away I7 from me. I mean, if he does, then it's whatever. Like, I'll probably just connect through the north instead. I'm still going to connect. But it's just a small thing to keep an eye on. Auren need to use this. Alchemists might want a sanctuary. They have just enough stuff to sanctuary if they convert 3 power to a worker and 1 priest to a worker, and then 6 coins. Auren do want to lock up their air cult. That's very reasonable. Where's my bump go? My bump probably just goes on the earth cult. This might be fire too, actually. Wouldn't be shocked if it were fire too. It's air too. Okay. And everyone wants power spades this game. I might have dig advances coming to me this game then. All right, so how much benefit can I get from just hanging out in this round? I think that the answer is probably not that much. I think I'd benefit a lot from passing now and getting a double spade. No one has the leech to take a double spade currently, and I don't think Auren are going to feed it to NGs. If they did, that would be a travesty. I can secure these 2 hexes, build a dwelling here, get this down. My coin situation is pretty ugly, but does that mean I want this? That seems really depressing when this is available. But I guess I do have a shit ton of dwellings still on my board. Yeah, all right. We're going to say that you guys win. We need these. By the way, just a small thing to keep an eye on. Auren have enough workers to triple dig this, to hard triple dig this next round. We are going to double spade these 2 hexes, but it's worth noting that they can triple dig this if they want. But I think that they should secure their bridge. We just need to not have the fastest round next round, then we should be able to get into a pass tile for the round 5, and then hopefully we can get onto a pass tile for round 6 as well. Oh, I'm being silly, aren't I? I don't want this town this round anyway. Yeah. I actually don't want that town this round. I want to secure these 2 hexes, but I also want to come up here. So maybe the right move is to double spade G4, B5, and then I can start working on this town up here. I think I like that more, like the more I talk about it. Patrick gets onto some points. That's quite nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm probably just gonna leave I7 hanging. I think that if I turn this guy brown, then Patrick probably triple digs it, and that's not good for me. I think what I want is to double spade G4 and turn this guy brown, and then I can build this and hard dig my way through here, secure some of these hexes. I don't think Patrick should want that, but he probably should want to be able to. Oh wait, he only has 8 workers now. He can't triple hard dig, but he can still Act 5 dig these. So, suffice it to say, this game has not turned out the way that I wanted it to. Endries want to advance their ship multiple times this round. Makes sense. Um, so now I'm considering taking the coins. I don't think alchemists are going to double hard this from me, and if they do, it's probably too big of a risk, right? I should secure this hex. I'm just gonna be responsible. Yeah, I'm gonna be responsible. We'll turn. Let's turn this black hex. Um, that should prevent alchemists from getting any ideas. This is actually only three digs to make this town as well, so I think that this is a pretty sensible town. Oh, we got a step. Let's go up. We'll just go up the earth track. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so what do we have here? We want to build out our economy, so we're going to build B3, A7, maybe put a TP on B3, or actually we'll put a TP on H5, so that gets us in ready for the town round. Ooh, we can dig down the landscape here. Okay, so I think here's what I want to do with all my resources. I want to dig down the landscape on I7 if I'm allowed to. I think that Patrick probably should dig that away from me right now. Oh, actually, he gave up his chance. All right, so the plan is dig down the landscape here, then build B3, build A7, put 2 TPs, or put 1 TP up here. And then I pass and I'm ready to grab this with my first action. We want to slow play as much as we can, so we're going to build out some dwellings. We're gonna use both priests as well if we can. We would really love to get onto pass tile here, but it actually looks like it might be kind of unlikely. Our opponents sadly just have a million actions right now, and it's actually really awkward that I'm not going to be able to get onto a pass tile here. I do think that I kind of had to take these 6 coins because my plan was to do what I did, but I suppose if my plan were just a hard dig G4, then I could have grabbed the coins action on this guy instead, hard dug this, and then, like maybe taken a sad single spade here and then built A7. But oh, I got some stuff. That's cool. It looks like NGs are planning to steal Earth on me if they can, which is sad. Maybe I should just be closing this cult then. Yeah, maybe I should just close out the Earth cult, right? Like, it's a boost of econ right now. Like, if I lose this cult, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. NGs can't take that from me. I'm just gonna, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna close out this cult. It'll be -5 points, like from not making the town in the correct round, but it's one of the best towns in the game. It'll give me power that I can use to maybe like, I don't know, buy another single spade or something, or buy workers to stay in this round a little longer. Unfortunately, the priest is gone, but actually the priest town, or actually why not the priest town, right? The priest town. The reason why I might want to go get the priest town instead is that the priest town is one more action, and the more actions this round, the better. Okay, so Patrick wants B5, so I still need F3 to connect, or E8. I guess I'm very likely to get one of these 2 hexes. Yeah, let's do this. We want the longest round that we can, so we're taking the priest. And then I'm giving this to Patrick because if he takes this, then I just close Earth without any effort. No, he declines. That's sad. Maybe I shouldn't have gone up air. That might have been a bad political move, because that made him not want to take my leech. Alchemists are looking to have a very long round, but what are they doing? They don't have any shipping. And they don't have any priests. They don't have any priests to advance their digging or shipping with. And they just bought workers. Are they just gonna hard dig this stuff? I guess like they can hard dig landscape this hex here. This is fire 2 maybe? Water 1. That was the last copy of Water 1. I'm not too bummed about that. I knew that that was going to happen. NGs probably don't want to give me this, but you know, if they do, then I just get it. Surely they know that they're losing this hex anyway. Or this cult. This is probably my chance to send a priest to air and a priest to fire. That'll ensure that I got at least 20 points off the cults, which is pretty decent. Engineers are having themselves a nice little think here. Okay, cool. They do concede Earth to me. Thank you very much, sir. Awkwardly, my priest is just sitting here kind of doing nothing, because I actually can't put it to cult and still gain that income. All right, so what's more important to me with my last 2 priests that I can send to cults? Is it more important that I send priests here, here, or here? I lean toward fire. Fire, I have a good chance of winning first, so I think I like that quite a bit. Air, it's the last priest, so I also like that. Wait, alchemists bought the workers so that they can make another temple? I guess they're going to have infinite priests. In that case, it probably is best for me to send 2 priests to the fire cult then. That's probably what I want to do. That's pretty savage from engineers. They take away a bridge from auren. But I guess auren are fine. They can just town through here. In case I'm not too concerned there. I think I want to jam this fire cult. Here's probably fire 2. I do have to be careful that, like, this alchemist player is clearly not very good. She's had some decent breaks go her way, but this is not particularly good alchemist play, and this game is not going particularly well. Even if like they manage to win 2 cults or something, they don't have any network. And And they're also not scoring off of this. Like this should be air 1, but it's probably going to be like fire 2. Well, I mean, honestly, like like all this stuff so far shouldn't have happened. Like they should have already advanced digs or something instead of going for this temple. What's going on here? This is okay. They were figuring out whether or not they wanted to take some leech. The answer is yes, dude. The answer is always yes. If you're playing engineers. I am terrified of me sending a priest here and then like what I think is going to happen is I'm going to put a priest to fire and then alchemists are going to be like in my opinion not very wise and then temple for fire 3. But I think we kind of have to take that risk. This is still good for our econ, so don't mind it. With the rest of our stuff this round, we're going to build A7 and H3. Okay, so alchemists pass for nothing on their pass tile. It's a little sad. So I guess we want ideally 3 digs next round. 1, 2, 3. It's a little sad because we only have neighbors for 2 TPs. We're going to have 2 more structures. So then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more structures. After that, that's 1, 2. I have 2 hexes spoken for here. 1, 2. Ooh, B5 was actually pretty tricky for me to lose because then I lost D8 as well. Maybe I should have been aiming for this town. That seems better, like in hindsight. Oh well. Patrick should be able to get 2 towns next round. He can bridge here. Oh, but if engineers pass and bridge before them, then that's a problem for them. We will see how it goes down. We have not played our best game here. But I guess we knew that that was going to be the case. This is just not a very good game, you know? This is a good pass from engineers. I think that this is a very good pass. They're going to have a lot of TPs next round. They want one here, they want one here. Yeah. They might want Sanctuary for Air 1. I think that would be really nice. They probably actually want this E8 Hex quite a bit. Now that I think about it, because the E8 Hex lets them access these 2 grays. It also cuts me off if I don't grab F3, so I need to be conscientious of that as well. It looks like alchemists are going to open next round with double dig, so that's annoying. We're not going to get any spade actions next round. Auren are going to take the coins on us. Ooh, wait, hold on. We want this, right? No, it's not necessarily better than a dwelling tile. Next round, we're just going to have to try to outlast people yet again. So Patrick needs a hard dig dwelling, a bridge, a sanctuary, and a TP. It's actually quite a lot of stuff for Patrick. It's theoretically possible that he'll want to land on this instead, but I think that he'll probably just take a resource town with this. He'll bridge and then take a resource town on A11, I think, and he won't need to settle for a worse pass tile. Yeah, okay, fine. We can't use this anyway, so we're turning this into this. Okay. It doesn't really look like we can get 3 spades next round, so we are just going to figure out how we're going to do this. Is there any chance that we actually want to grab this single spade? The single spade and a single hard dig actually gets us this 8. Actually, Patrick is going to single spade, right? Patrick is going to either bridge or single spade. Okay, so that's annoying. Our connection just got cut if engineers take E8. So our priorities just changed. Obviously, we're gonna come after E8 next. They take the bridge, which hurts auren a lot. It hurts them by like around 5 points a lot. Anyway, the town this round is dead. We're going to take E8. We're just going to live with it. I think we're taking the. I mean, Patrick should just grab coins here. There's no reason not to take coins anymore. He's going to take coins. He's going to advance digs, and then he's going to build this town. He's going to close air, and that's going to be that. I think. Yeah, this is okay. We're just gonna we're gonna carve out our town. Like, we will still carve out our town. We're getting 2 cult spades, and that'll help. We're just gonna lose out on 5 points. We keep like missing out on like a lot of efficient ways to get it, but oh, I got offered a cult step. Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't go up the fire cult anymore because I'm out of keys. So I guess it's at the air cult and just hope that alchemists stay away from me there. Like, it looks like alchemists are going to beat me on fire already, which is annoying. Like, I know that I'm never beating auren on air. I just want to lock up second here so I can get like maybe 16 points on cults. Maybe I can get like a cheap 2 points here later, but I'm not counting too hard on it. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be the single spade. That was a big misstep on my part. Yeah. Oh, I greatly regret that. Yup, that was an F up. Yeah, man, that was a huge mistake. Oh well. This engineers game looks pretty winning actually. I hate to say it. Take a coin town, which makes enough sense. Yeah, the single spade goes. God, that was a huge mistake. Can't believe I did that. Yeah, Patrick is gonna steal fire on me now. That was brutal. Oh, I guess if he does, then I just steal air on him whenever I get the chance. Um, Need some shipping so that he can take advantage of this. Um, let's take this. Okay, never mind. We almost certainly want this, so let's just do that. Like we still want to get out all of this stuff if we can. It's looking less likely that we're gonna have like the hexes for those, but we'll still try if we can. So anyway, I think that my big mistake this game was definitely. This gives me power, so I'm happy to take the power from this. One of the reasons that you can tell this has been a bad game is that the heavy reliance on the power spades. And like I should be like better than having to rely so heavily on those, but I have not been. I don't know why Alchemist chose to build this hex instead of this hex. Um, they might be afraid of converting victory points into power or victory points into coins or something, but I mean I guess it's okay. They're not playing a networky game anyway, so um, I don't need to dog them for any decisions. They might be beating me anyway. They might be able to like maybe they were thinking of making a town through here. I can't really stop them from doing that, so I got a little bit of leech from cultists or from engineers. That's nice. So one of my secret plans that I've been thinking about is whether I can advance digs. Um, I have major questions on whether or not that's like a particularly viable plan because I still have TPs to build and I don't have a lot of um, worker production currently, or coin production rather. Um, I also, if you look at it, don't have a lot of worker production, so it's possible that that TP was wrong if I want to advance digs here, but my thought was I'm going to buy workers now, advance digs once. I got offered a little more stuff. I'll just keep creeping up the air track, I guess. And eventually one of these two is going to cave. Oh, man. I should have seen that coming, that alchemists are going to take the workers on me. Oh, man, I'm making such sloppy moves right now. It's not good. Is there any chance that I can outlast any of my opponents here? I actually think the answer to that question is no. I can't actually outlast anyone here, which is really quite sad. How have I botched this game this bad? I apologize to anyone who wanted to see good play here. This has been incredibly poor. I really reduced to like single dropping one in here and then buying a priest, single dropping that. I can't outlast these guys if they're actually determined, because Patrick can like hard dig, build, auren action. I can priest, grab a priest. It's pretty iffy. That was really sad. It's also not a dig advance, which is what I ultimately want, really, right? So what am I even doing here? This points toward alchemists wanting ship advances. Alchemists are going to be out of the round fastest, but that doesn't help me because they're not the faction that I want to compete against right now. I want to buy a priest if I can because they don't have a pass tile. That's why I'm not competing with them, to be clear. There's no way I'm ever outlasting engineers. They have a ship advance, they have a free dwelling. They can they can TP, they can temple for water too if they really want. Oh, Patrick bought the priest anyway for stalling. Okay, so my stalling dreams are over. Okay, in that case, I probably just do actually dig advance. And then I just pass first. So I think that my two spades are going to go on A8 and A6. As long as engineers don't take this right now, which I don't think that they should. I should be able to get A8, A6. Um, yeah, I'll turn this guy to yellow. That way, alchemists won't be incentivized to dig this to black. Um, Luckily for me, alchemists are also choosing to fight dumb battles. So at least I'm not going to be fourth this game, but could still be quite bad. Right, alchemists are going to get onto this pastel. They do have Earth 1 and Water 1. Like, maybe I should be more scared of them beating me than I am. Like, they're going to have equal cults to me, probably. Like, once they temple for Fire 3 or whatever. I guess alchemists aren't going to have advanced shipping at this point, so I should be able to just turn this brown. So my first action will just be to... I'll just rush this town and try to take the 8-pointer if I can. I think that that's the plan. And then I lose one of these two cults, but win the other. Wow, NGs have monster points, and they're... Ooh, I thought that they were going to win network, but they need to play faster. I thought that we were playing slow, but I guess part of the reason that the stream has been so long is that our opponents are also playing slowly. Specifically, this one opponent. Who, again, I mean, like, Patrick has done well with his strategy of where he started. Like, this is quite nice victory points for Patrick, but it's also just... This is also quite unfortunate for us. NGs want to open with a double dig. They should probably get it, and then they just build out all their stuff. Yeah. Actually, what hexes do they reach? They have one gray left. They might have to double dig D3 or something, and then try to come down here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Yeah, they actually are cut off from these hexes because they lost G2, like alchemists inadvertently hurt engineers quite a bit by doing what they did. And I hurt engineers because I took E8 like that. So okay, they're only on 2 ship. They're not on temp ship. I can do this. Why did they undo this? They undid that just so that they could get 4 more points or 2 more points in the next round. I guess that's a thing that you can do, but they should probably turn this to black then, I think. Oh, engineers are going. Yeah, that's a good move. Engineers hate Dogme because they suck. Which is fine. I think that this is pretty cool from alchemists. Wait, actually, what's that? Who dug this? Oh, they're on G2. I was like, how do they reach this? I was thinking that E5 you can't ship there, but makes enough sense. I'm gonna ideally get down to 1, 2, 3, 4 structures, or 3 structures. Can engineers get down to 3 structures? They can't, right? Like, where are those? I guess they can. Okay, so they can dig this. Ooh, if they landscape on D1, they haven't used their landscape yet. So landscape. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more structures that I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe they get one more. So then they might have 4 structures. I just saw that auren can also try to hate dig this, but even if they do, I'll have advanced dig, so I'll just be able to take these 2 hexes anyway. Like I'm just not that worried. As long as alchemists don't go to 3 ship, I should be okay. If their move here is to advance ship, then I just lose a worker. I have to dig this 1 step early. They just build some natural hexes, which makes sense to me. Okay, so it's auren's turn. Auren probably just grab double spade. Oh, they're going to take G1. Yeah, so they might just single spade G1 then, right? Oh, they want a bridge. Or what do they prefer? Do they prefer to fight network, or do they prefer to make this town? That's actually a pretty interesting call. Well, okay, they prefer to take coins. That is a good starting point. Okay, so we can do this. So there's no way that we're losing town tempo to auren now. Even if they get the bridge with their next action, they need sanctuary and TP. So, oh, and I'm also on this cult step, so I probably just want the priest town then, or even the 11 pointer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, indeed it is this. It's a single spade, which I think is pretty clever because this does give, like, in the world where they get a ton of leech. Ooh, alchemists are going for another town. Wow, how did I not see that coming? Okay, I take back everything I said. This alchemist game is actually pretty good. Um, I don't know if it's winning, but it's actually pretty good. Yeah, they only need 6 workers to make this town, and they have both Earth 1 and Water 1, and it's a dwelling scoring round. Okay, I think that this Alchemist, and they're on the TP scoring tile. Yeah, Alchemist could be beating me. I really need to make sure that I get some stuff to happen here. Patrick needs to close a cult right now. Yeah, Patrick is probably looking at closing a cult right now. I want A6, 8, 8, and then B1, A1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 workers, 8, 9 for a TP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins. Right, so it's 3 digs, that's 3 workers, plus plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's 9 total workers to build my structures, assuming no interference. Maybe there's a world where I skip this, but so if my priest is a worker, then that means that the priest town should just be fine, because I can use this cult step to get, and I think that I said that was 12 coins, right? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, sorry, 11 coins, and I have 9. This is 10 and a half, and then when I bump up here, it'll be another. So I should take no more leech, I believe. Is anyone making a town quickly? Um, got some lovely spam there. Okay, auren just close out the fire cult, so they have conceded air to me. But just because they've conceded it doesn't mean that I can just neglect it. Yeah, so we're going to grab the priest town and then we're going to close the air cult, our next 2 actions. Engineers are coming down here. They want G1. I think that Patrick should hard deny them that. Patrick should take G1, F2, in my opinion. Patrick would love to advance his digs first, but I don't think he wants to lose F2 to engineers. Maybe if he advances digs, then it doesn't matter if he loses F2 to engineers. But I think that he can compete on network right now. Like, Patrick can easily get down to 6 stuff. There are some gray hexes that he can, or he can single dig I-10 for 2 more, so that'll put him at 5 structures. Like, it's still possible. I don't know what I've been. Oh yeah, Patrick bridged. Okay, so I just need to stay the course. Make my second town. Keep the 9-pointer. This comes with a worker that I needed. And now I need 7 coins, which I have, plus 3 workers. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 workers, which I have as well. The only downside is that I don't get to get through here. What did Patrick do anyway? Patrick bridged. Okay, so he is seeding both these hexes, because engineers are going to build G1 next, and that means that Patrick doesn't get F2 either. It's quite sad. Yeah, that's quite sad, I think. Patrick's being sneaky about Sanctuary Air 1, but I am not going to fall for it. I'm just going to close this cult, because I am responsible. I'm going to offer Patrick free leech. He has no reason to decline me on the Cult of Water. I think I actually have enough stuff to take this priest and fight engineers on the water cult. I am going to first make this TP though. Actually, hold on. I have enough stuff now, right, to take that. Oh, hold on. Can't do that. I need to convert a priest to a worker first. Yeah, because I know that this TP is going to happen. Patrick actually just offered me the leech. I need 7 coins, and I have 7 coins plus 3 power, so I should be able to buy this priest right now. I could hold off on buying the priest until after I've secured B1. Maybe I should hold off for the moment. Oh, hold on. If I think engineers are the competition, can't I just afford to hate dig them on A2? I should honestly be doing that, shouldn't I? Question is, do I actually think that there's serious competition? Hmm. Deep think moment. Um, I'm only beating them by 6 on network, and I only have 20-ish cult points. They're going to have a million, like, they're ahead of me now already, and they're going to pass for a ton of points. They're passing for 9, 13. Yeah. All right. I have the extra worker right now. No, I'm not going to cancel. I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to take this leech. I'm going to buy a priest. I'm going to send a priest to Cult of Water. I'm going to hope that Patrick gives me some stuff that I can use to fight on this cult. Yeah, so I missed out on a chance to meddle really hard with engineers. That was 5 victory points that I just missed out on hitting them. I am quite sad that Patrick didn't try to contest network versus engineers. Like this, I really think that he could have done better there. But maybe he's just thinking that he can just get 2 hexes down here without having to fight. But like if I were to come down through here on Patrick's behalf, like that could be pretty good. I have 4 more points directly this game, so I'm going to be at 96. Um, engineers may have like a water 2 in them, plus a ship advance, plus a TP. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I can possibly be beating engineers right now. Um, like I'm passing for 0. I'm already down like 15 from them, and they're passing for so many points as well. And Patrick just hasn't contested them hard enough on the end game. That was a little risky. I don't like that. Technically, engineers can still try to advance ship and hit, or can actually hard dig this hex. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like alchemists have enough here. They have 0 network. So even though they've built this hex, like they don't have quite enough stuff right now. This is beautiful. That Patrick took that leech. I probably would take this leech actually if I'm engineers. Then they can hard dig F2, which is actually quite a lot of points. It's 5 points for them if they manage to do that. That's a -2. They might lose 2 points on here, so it's still probably net positive points, unless like they're planning on just ship advancing or temple and TPing anyway, instead of trying to dig down another dwelling. They're down to 5 structures. Yeah, I'm clearly got them beat there. I got the water track. I down convert because if I can take a 3 for 2 at this point, then that means that I'm actually still able to dig down a different hex, even if this is if this is hate dug, but then I get a 3 for 2, then I'm still actually able to dig down my final dwelling here. But more likely, I think at this point, is that this is going to be a temple and a TP. Temple for water 2, and then try to bump up the water track. Oh, they didn't have their stronghold out. Oh, okay. So that I was counting the 9 points that they were getting from their stronghold already, but they didn't have that out yet. So they actually don't get any more points. So they have 110. They're losing this cult to me, which is actually kind of important. Alchemists can now put their priest onto Earth, which takes another point away from them. So they'll only have 2 points on the cults. That's probably within reach for me. They're up 16. On the pass, they're going to go up 5, 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. So they're up 16. They're going to be up 33. Ooh. 33. I don't think I can close 33. I have an advantage of 26. Yeah. Okay, so engineers are still winning this game. Patrick, man, why you do this? Why you do this, buddy? Patrick's just going to build another TP. Probably on F, or probably on I6. He's just going to build a TP here. It's his best way to make points. It's 4 points out of 2 points of resources. Actually, it's Patrick beating me as well. That would put him at 105 once he makes the TP and passes. 105 plus 6 is 111 plus 20. 131. I'm at 96. Plus 18 is 114. 137. Ugh. I mean, engineers could take this leech and just give me this. But what did Alchemist built another dwelling? What did they do? Built a... Okay, they built a dwelling. So yeah, that's that. It looks like engineers had this game won. Kind of a not our finest showing here at all. We really like the bad part about this game was obviously the passing points. There were 3 pass tiles, and I feel like there was one round where we landed on the 6 coins, and we were like, "Oh, it's fine. We're just gonna get that back some point." We never did get that back. Yeah, and I think that is badly cost us, unfortunately. Um, yeah. So if we caught ourselves a ugly third place here. And it looks like auren and engineer are going to tie for the win. Yeah, it's so it is unfortunate how this shook out. Like basically, and I get like it's my fault for making this color matchup, but essentially like what's best in like a game where everyone starts at the same number of victory points might not be the best in a game where people start with all these handicaps, because like I was thinking that I was going to have the chance to like basically what I think should have happened was auren were supposed to play here. They were supposed to play here and just kind of make engineers' lives miserable. Um, they probably still get network points versus these alchemists. They probably get 12 network points instead of 6. Um, but if that's the case, then there's no way for engineers to like tie them or like do this well. But instead they played it this way, and like both they like I don't know if they were better off for it, but certainly engineers were better off for it. So I don't know. I guess I can't complain because they wound up tying for first, but like I don't think engineers were supposed to be allowed to do this, and they were. Um, but in the end, I probably shouldn't be like looking at other people for like the reasons why I didn't do well this game. I failed all on my own. So we can take a quick look at the track of shame here. We got 8 points on the scoring tiles. That's almost impossibly bad. I think we got all of our scoring points came this round. That's almost impossible. We didn't build a big building. We didn't get a spade. We didn't build a temple, and we didn't make a town. Yeah, we utterly just botched it. This is probably my lowest. This is probably my lowest scoring tiles game ever. So, um, um, yeah, honestly, like this is obviously the reason why I lost. I just have no real excuse for this. I also failed to get water one, but obviously that was a mistake. I passed not as well as I wanted to. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. I mean, in the end, like I just paid too many points to play this poorly. Um, I needed to do something else. I needed to maybe build my sanctuary. I needed to like. There was the sloppiness where I forgot to take the single dig here. Um, Patrick was saying that. Can't believe some people still putting green and gray. So yeah, getting locked out of the pass tiles like late was rough. So um, I don't know. I don't think there's too much else to say. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for chatting. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a better result, but I appreciate the audience. Makes it fun to stream. So I'll see y'all later.